What's up, everybody? This is Prime Sports Media. Thank you for being here again. I want to say this to everyone out there who's been supporting this channel. I appreciate your comments on all the videos. Even if you have a difference of opinion in me, that's okay. We want to have good dialogue over here. And I appreciate you subscribing to the channel and getting this channel more and more into the algorithms of YouTube. So I really appreciate all of you out there. But let's get into this issue right now. I want to say that ultimately, as a football coach, the ultimate level, just like with the young kids out here who want to get to the NFL or the NBA, they want to go from high school to college and then get drafted into the NBA or NFL in this case. Same thing holds true for coaches when it comes to football. You want to get to the ultimate, right? You're looking at Coach Prime, who's gone from coaching at Prime Academy, coaching youth sports in Texas, to now getting to this level where he goes to a HBCU level of football, where he had success at Jackson State, now taking his talents and skills to the Power 5 of the Pac-12 and college football at that top level, and trying to prove to not only himself but to the world that he belongs as a head coach, that he can build a football team from top to bottom, get them from the doldrums of their lack of success, as he is trying to do at Colorado right now. We're seeing Coach Prime do things that other coaches have not done in the history of college football in terms of the way he's recruiting, using that transfer portal that has worked in his favor, reshaping a team, having to let some kids go out the door because of their lack of concentration and respect for the game of football and their desire to be a winner. And so Coach Prime has a lot on his plate. I'm here to tell you that there's no doubt in my mind that he could coach at the NFL level, but the question is, does he want to even do so? Now, this is what I'm going to put a blame on. This is just my opinion. Tell me how you feel about this in the comment section of this video. Right now, I think that the mainstream media likes to create distractions so that they can have something to talk about, because already they have jumped out the window, and Coach Prime hasn't even started his season as a head coach at Colorado, and they're already jumping out the window about the possibilities of Coach Prime coaching in the NFL level and whether he would be successful at the NFL level or not. They're already going there. And let's keep it real. Coach Prime recently had an interview with Sports Illustrated in which they had asked him the question. And if you've noticed Coach Prime, he does have these old school type of ways about him. Obviously, he got rid of kids that were bringing radios into meetings, things that he just won't tolerate. He's cut from a different cloth. And he was candid about his thoughts about whether he would coach at the NFL level. And he pretty much said that he doesn't think that he would want to, or that it would be a good fit for him, because he's got old school values. Let me go ahead and I'm going to read this. This is clips from the article when he was interviewed on Sports Illustrated. It goes like this. In a modern age of college football, there's always a worry that successful coaches have their eyes on the big leagues, in this case, the NFL, which sometimes is a move up to the NFL. Colorado fans can rest assured that Coach Prime ain't going nowhere, as Deion Sanders is not leaving and not planning to leave anytime soon for an opportunity at the pro level of football. Now, where is this stuff coming from? Well, you know that Coach Prime played in the NFL. I think he played for Atlanta Falcons. He played for the 49ers, played for the Dallas Cowboys, even played for the Washington football team as well at one point in time. Coach Prime says that he's a different, he's a different type of guy, has a different type of thinking. But he says he loves Jerry Jones because, he played for Dallas Cowboys, had a lot of success there. But he's saying that he doesn't feel that it's a good fit for him to go to the pros. I'm going to quote him as he said in the article. when he was interviewed by Sports Illustrated. Coach Prime goes on to say this: "I don't have any desire or ambition." This is Coach Prime. I'm quoting him. "Or ambition to coach at the NFL level." And I've heard this from other coaches in the past who said, "Hey, I tried to coach at the NFL level, just can't." Because in the NFL, you're dealing with grown men who are making money, grown men who have kids and families of their own. And some of those old school tactics, in your face tactics, are not going to work with grown men who are making money. And in some cases feel like, I don't need to listen to you. I make more money than you. He says it doesn't work sometimes with professional football players as it does with young kids, because the kids are going to listen to you because they're trying to get to the NFL. They're not making a big pocket of money. Now, I don't know if the NIL rules are going to change this a little bit, because these kids now can get some money for their autographs and their likeness, and they can sign, jerseys. And so there's a whole different dynamic at college right now. But keep as it is, I actually agree. I agree with Coach Prime that it is difficult with his style to coach at that level, at the pro level. Now, he goes on to say in the Sports Illustrated interview, he goes on to say that it's my way or the highway, that the my way highway attitude just won't work with guys in the pros. I'm going to quote it. "Sanders says that my way or the highway approach works on college kids, but it would not work on millionaires at the NFL level." So as a result, Coach Prime is poo-pooing the idea of coaching at the pro level. Now, this is my opinion and my opinion only. Once again, give a statement in the comment section of this video if you would. I would say never say never, meaning I could see Coach Prime coaching in the NFL someday. Maybe he just doesn't see it as viable right now, but I could see it because he's already admitted that he likes challenges. I think he was on the Joe, I never can say that man's name right, but the Joe Clay show. I think I might have said that wrong. If I did, excuse me. And in that video, he specifically said, when he said, "Why Colorado?" And Coach Prime said, "Why not? I like a challenge. I like to be needed." This is what Coach Prime said out of his mouth. He likes a challenge. He likes being needed. Well, wouldn't the NFL be a challenge? And if a team like the Dallas Cowboys come a knocking at the door, excuse me, and you've got Jerry Jones giving him a Brinks truck of money and saying, "Hey, we need you to turn this Dallas Cowboys program around." After a couple of years in coaching at the college level, would Coach Prime deny the opportunity to take on that challenge? I personally think he wouldn't, but I think what he's saying right now is that he's not ready to deal with that potential headache of dealing with players in the NFL that are millionaires who may not necessarily want to listen to what he has to say. But I this is where I disagree with Coach Prime. I think there's a lot of guys who know his pedigree, his background, that would respect him. But as of right now, Coach Prime is saying, "No way. I'm not getting my foot in that situation." And this is good because the focus should be on Colorado, not on the mainstream media now trying to create distractions. Let me go on to quote this from the article here. During his NFL career, Coach Prime had a stellar career as a defensive back for the Dallas Cowboys, and some might think that a reunion with the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones would be a perfect fit. Personally, I think it would be, but Coach Prime says he's not feeling coaching at the pro level right now because he likes dealing with young men right now. Okay, now Jerry Jones could be the option should Coach Prime has a desire to coach at that level, right? America's team, as they call it. He may find himself looking for a new coach, and we know that Jerry Jones has a history of going through coaches like we change our drawers and socks. I mean, let's keep it real. He goes through coaches left and right, and I could see this happening. I could see Jerry Jones picking up the phone and calling Coach Prime and saying, I need you at Dallas. And we know that Coach Prime says that he likes to be needed and he likes to challenges. But right now, as I said before, not to be redundant, he says he doesn't want any part of coaching at the pro level, that his style of coaching is just not a good fit for dealing with millionaires in the NFL, based on how he needs to deal with the young men at Colorado to get them ready for the season. So this is going to be, it's very interesting to see how this it plays out. But that's what he said. I don't have any desire or ambition to coach in the NFL, says Coach Prime in an interview with Sports Illustrated. This is I find this very interesting. Another thing I want to do before I end this video is, we know right now Coach Prime had a surgery for, I think he has blood clots in his growing area. Of course, we know he has a situation, especially when he was at Jackson State. Let me put this on the screen here. Especially when he was at Jackson State, where he had issues with the left foot, and the doctors met with him about blood flow and things of that nature. And you can see on the picture here, you can see Coach Prime in some pain with this issue with the left foot. And he really was under a lot of scrutiny at Jackson State, going through pain and coaching during that time. I want to say something right here. You have TRACEY EDMONDS, I believe is his girlfriend. People are wondering when they're going to get married. Who has been by his side. One of the things as a man that I think is so important when you're in relationships, and especially for Coach Prime, is having the right woman by his side to get him through the ups and downs of life. And she has been there with him through these issues. I gotta say, she's a stand-up woman. I gotta give her a clap. Okay, stand up. There's no doubt about it. Been there with him, got his back. Definitely they have, Coach Prime said that they have an understanding in their relationship, that they understand each other. But remember, Coach Prime has come out with a video saying that he's not getting any amputations to his left foot. But it was reported just the other day ago that Coach Prime, should I say, had a emergency surgery. And you can see here him smiling. So it tells you that, you know, there's some success in his surgeries here. He came out and he said that it was reported, let me correct that. It was reported that Coach Prime had to get a groin surgery in his groin area because there were some more blood clot issues. Plus he's got the left foot issue that we're all aware of. So once again, I just want to say, let's put Coach Prime in our prayers. Let's give TRACEY EDMONDS another clap, who's been by his side. And I'm going to be honest, a man needs a good woman by his side. He needs a good companion. And I think that she's just what the doctors ordered in her support of her man, Coach Prime. So that's what I wanted to report on. I thank you all out there for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. Make sure you share this video on all your social media. Maybe if you're a content creator yourself, share it in your community tab. Once again, this channel is having success because you out there, as the viewer, the person who makes comments, the person who has subscribed to this channel, look forward to my videos. I appreciate you, and I have you in mind. This is our channel together, not just my channel, but it is your channel as well. And I thank you for giving us support. One of the things I want to say is that those of us who do social media videos like this on YouTube, we sometimes can give you a perspective that the mainstream media won't give you. They'll put out articles, but we can sometimes go more in depth, okay? And that's how we do things as a community, talking about these sports issues. Another thing, I'm going to continue giving you Deion, Coach Prime content, but I am going to sprinkle in content about other sports issues. And I'll have, if you look on my channel, I have the playlist. And in the playlist, I organize all my videos, and I will put that playlist where it says sports issues, which will be primary talking about other things that are happening in sports. So we're going to have a nice balance here, but we're going to keep the train going in the direction of what's happening at Colorado and Coach Prime and just everything like that. So I want to thank you and give you all a clap for rocking with this channel. All right, everybody. Peace. Take care. And I'll be back with more presentation.